What's up, YouTube? I'm back real quick. Just a little check-in, rolling back to work. Had a little break, gotta go back. Checking in. Hello out there in YouTube land. I know the notifications have been horrible and doesn't really let. Hi, mouth open. How are you? I'm just doing a quick check-in. I'm headed back to work. Hi, Miss Vaughn. I'm rolling back to work. I'm just checking in to see what y'all doing. How is y'all Saturday going thus far? It's 3 o'clock here now. I just had a little break. Had to run and get me something to eat. And go drop some out. Hey, Miss Gals. Hey, girl. Hey, sis. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm just, like I said, I'm just headed back to work. I'm just checking in to see what y'all was doing, what y'all had going on, or whatnot, what's going on in your city, in your town, in your state. Actually, as I was going back home, I ran into a protest. So they were here protesting down by, it's a homeless shelter that we have here. They were there. I saw it on Facebook, actually. Somebody was saying something about it. I'm like, okay, maybe they'll be gone by the time I went on break. But no, they were still there. And somebody said there was a gun pulled. So this is why I say that I don't do rallies and protests like that, because of that situation. Like, why? We're not really a big town or whatnot, but yeah, like, people out there pulling guns. So what's the, I mean, I'm not saying what's the point of a protest, but if you can't go out there peacefully, then why even go out there? If you're going out there with a vendetta and you know that you're going to get so hyped up that you're willing to pull a gun and there's kids and stuff out there, then why even go? That's what I don't understand. So I had to go the long way around to even go home. But just coming back through, it was dispersed because it started raining. And child, y'all know how some black folks are when it start raining. We scatter. And so they was gone by the time I came back, and I only been home for about 15 minutes, if that. So yeah, they're gone. When I tell you how long will they keep this energy, I don't know. But you know, I'm gonna rally at around my children, church, my children's schooling, things of that nature. Well, you know, we don't have that issue at the moment. We don't have that problem, you know. And I have children to live for, as well as a lot of other people that do go out there that want to protest peacefully. You know, we want to make it home, and then, you know, and not discrediting the people or going against the people that do actually lose their lives in the process. But, you know, right now, I'm not asking the Lord to call me home. I'm just, you know, I'm not asking him to call me home at this very moment. So, I mean, I thank God for the ones that do feel as though they're strong enough. And I'm not weak for not going out there. Nobody's not weak for going out there and putting themselves in harm's way on purpose. No, but, you know, I have 2 boys that I have to raise up, you know, so it's ridiculous. But I'm sure we'll, oh, you can hear it? You can hear the rain? It's actually not, you know, it's not, it's falling, but, you know, my phone is by the windshield in this holder, so it do sound like it's hitting pretty hard, but my windshield wiper is literally going like this real slow. So, but it does sound like it's falling hard. But yeah, no, I'm driving, you know, I'm driving safely. Thank y'all, though. I appreciate y'all love and stuff like that. And I want to say thank you to those people that did join and watch the live that I did, or the premiere that I did with Wiley. That was funny. That was fun. I enjoyed it, because y'all know I'm all about a kiki and a ha-ha. You know, I get serious sometimes over here, but, you know, I can't, my spirit can't take that for too long. My spirit cannot take being dark for so long. I can't do it. So But yeah, child, what was this? Hold on, child. Where she walking? Is she lost? What she got going on? I'm back at work. Look, I'm back at work. Oh, okay. What's she making sure the door's locked? Trying to figure out what she got going on. Excuse me. I'm putting back up at the salon, and child, I don't know where this lady going at. Oh, the door locked. So she trying to. She right there. She going around. My coworker, I guess her client trying to get in, and the door was locked. You see somebody walking around your building, honey. You need to like, wait a minute, what you got going on? But what's say? I'm trying. Y'all comments go away and come back. But yeah, I'm off a lunch break. I'm actually only working with one client today, but she went to go get her car. The car dealership delivered her new car to her house, so that was perfect timing for me to actually go get some lunch because I did not eat breakfast this morning. I don't like breakfast. I don't like breakfast because, especially when I'm working, because I get hungry faster after I eat breakfast, and then I don't like to stop doing hair to eat. I don't like that. And no, because it made me lazy. But because she had to go, pick her car up or go get it from her house, then, why not? I'm going to show y'all what I had. Well, it's almost gone. But I had some lemon pepper wings and some rice. That's what I had. And a good old sweet tea. And that's from the Chinese food place. Lord, I can't stand these straws. Look at this. That's why with these straws, you got to sip and pull. You cannot leave these straws in there. What sound nasty? Naj, lemon pepper wings and yellow rice? Oh my gosh, how? I mean, you might be a vegetarian or something. Is that what that is? You don't like meat? Because I know B-Scale, she don't eat meat either. But I wanted me some. Oh, you said tasty. Oh, you said that sounds tasty. Girl, look, the comments, like your comments don't stay on the screen. It'll pop up and then it'll go away. So I was like, wait a minute, it sounds nasty. Girl, I was about to say, you a whole, listen, yeah, I need a metal straw. I haven't ordered one yet, child. I don't not be on Amazon so much. I need to order metal straw, but these straws here, I tell everybody, and I don't know why I did not follow my own thing, because I don't like touching my straws, but you have to sip and then you got to pull the straw back out. You can't leave it sitting in there because it gets soggy. Who want to sit up there and drink out of a soggy straw? That's nasty. But I have 2 packs of yes, honey, I love my meat too. Shout out to all y'all vegetarians and y'all pescatarians, baby, and y'all vegans that like to eat that byproduct, that meat byproduct. You know what I'm saying? But I like my meat, and I don't care. My sister said you need to watch that thing on Hush B Scales. My sister said you need to watch that movie. What is it? Healthy something. On Netflix. What I'm gonna watch that for? I'm still gonna eat meat? No. I'm still gonna eat my meat. Amazon have an 8 in a pack for $7. Ooh, a straw? What the hell? Yeah, that's it. I'm not watching that for what? If I watch it, I'm still gonna eat chicken. I'm still gonna eat tilapia. I'm still gonna eat oxtails and turkey necks and ham hocks and smoked turkey necks, ribs. I'm still gonna eat it, until I feel like, I do need to lose my little belly a little bit. That's my baby fat. My baby's 7 years old, but that's my baby fat. So don't judge me on that, because he put the most weight on me, so I'm blaming him for me still having a little pudge right now. And then my son put his arms around me, and then he squeezed my sides and he said, "Oh, mommy, why your sides so squishy?" Listen, I almost forgot he was my child because I shoved him a little bit too hard. Yes, I did. I sure did, and I had to tell him. My thing with him is, boy, get out of my face. Cause he say some off the wall stuff to me at the most randomest times. Like we literally sit up there watching TV and my son said, "Mom, can you grow me 2 more babies?" And that was another boy get out of my face moment for me. Because it's it's like, can I grow you do I look like a plant? What do you mean? Do I look like a plant? And you talking about, huh? Be scared, you already know. Poor child don't even know what mommy talk about. Baby, hey Bright Star, yes. I told him, listen, that's gonna be a segment for me with my son. And if most of the people, if they don't, you know, I know a lot of y'all really, none of y'all really on my Facebook page, but I have this thing with my son. He had his own hashtag, baby, because he said some things. Y'all think I be playing when I tell y'all that my son is a comedian. He has his own hashtag. When he does stuff, I have to put it on Facebook because everybody look for it. So it's just, yeah. I have a boy get out of my face moment with, hey Blue. I have a boy get out of my face moment with my son because he doesn't care what he says to me. And I feel like he does it to me on purpose. He does it to me on purpose. So, you know, look, hold on real quick, y'all. The door open, right? Oh, no, you fine. Go ahead. No, that's my client. She done came back. Yes, honey, for the new car. You better what? Toyota? Come on now. But yeah, my son don't care what he say. And then my oldest son, he just so chill. When I say it's like night and day with those 2 boys, I don't know where the second one came from. I mean, I know how he got here. You know, I know how he got here, but I don't know where he came from. I don't know where he came from, baby. I just don't know. But, oh, Lord. I thank y'all for joining me, honey, on this good old Saturday. I'm glad y'all caught me live. I know I was live earlier, but it was a little quick live. I was just rolling to work, speaking and telling everybody to get up, get out, do something. Get out the house, get from in front of the phones, from in front of your computer screens, from in front of the TV screens, and, you know, do something other than watching the news and becoming enraged over and over again. You know, so just... unplug. You know, sometimes we have to unplug because a lot of people do not have that strength and the wherewithal to you know, remove themselves out of certain situations to where they don't become you know, enraged and engulfed in all of this stuff. No, he just came. I'm sorry, he did. I mean, I know how he got here, my son. I know how he got here. But I don't know where he came from. The weather is gorgeous out here in Maryland. Yes, time to unplug. I'm looking for me an online boyfriend. Okay, girl. Nah, you know, no. My heart goes out to the protectors in the air. Yeah, it's rain. It's actually raining here. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Let me see if I can turn the camera around real quick. Y'all ain't gonna see nothing. Let me see. See? Yep. Did it turn around? It ain't turned around yet. Lord, oh, there you go. I've cried so much, shaking my head. My heart goes out. Yes, I unplug. You have to unplug. You know, there comes a time, you know, where it's just, and then the news cycle, they play everything over and over and over again, and then that stuff, it becomes embedded in your spirit. I can't do that. I refuse to do that to myself on purpose. I can't. Like, I cannot do that. So I choose, you know, and it's not saying that I don't support what it is that they're doing, but for me, because a lot of times I do and I can take on other people's problems, but I'm strong enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they are not strong enough to do that. But when I find that I'm taking on too much, you have to be smart enough and know, okay, it's time for me to remove myself from those situations. It's time for me to remove myself from in front of this computer screen, from in front, or even away from people that continue to bring that stuff to you. So I'm not gonna, I can't, like, keep watching somebody on YouTube, on CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, on whatever it is that I'm watching, I can't continue to watch those people and then wonder why I feel stressed, depressed, weighed down, or anything like that. You say I sound like an empath? I might be. I might be. But, I know that I was made to be a strong tower for a lot of people because I can withstand that, but I also know when to remove myself. You know what I'm saying? So some people, they wanna be there so much for somebody, for other people, that they're willing to take on those problems. But at what point in time will you cast those cares to the one that it belongs to? You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, they're bringing you their problems, or you're holding in those issues. But at what point in time will you then cast those cares? Because you find yourself being inundated with everyone else's problems, or you find yourself pouring out to other people. But then at the same time, who's going to fill you up? You understand? So I can't continuously pour myself, but then you don't find that person or those people that are going to fill you back up, and that's why it says iron sharpens iron. So a lot of times we do have to surround ourselves by people that are as strong as we are. So when we do take on those problems of the people that are as strong as we are and are a little more weak, it is okay to be weak, it is okay, because the Bible says, in my weakness am I yet made strong. So you'll never learn how to be strong if you were never weak. Understand what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to remove yourself. You have to learn how to remove yourself and turn those phones off and get out of the way. You have to get out of your way. You have to get out of your way. And so if I can be that shining place in this dark time, that's why I get on here and I laugh a lot of times. I don't necessarily talk about everything that's going on in the world, and it's not that I don't see it, but I know a lot of people are pulling that stuff in. So why should I be another person that's going to put that on you guys? I don't want to do that. So we can talk about it at times. We can talk about it, but at the same time, I want to be that bright star. That's why I call y'all almond delights. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that delightful light or a space away from watching all of the mess or watching all of the stuff that's going on in the world. I can be that. You know what I'm saying? If you guys will allow me to be, I will be. I want to say hey to everybody that's coming on. Hey Wiley, hey Southern Soul Diva, hey sister, how you doing? But yeah, if I can be that, I'm good, so I appreciate the ones that do reach out to me or ask for prayers, and that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. So unless I tell you too much or it's too much, y'all don't understand. I realize now, and I had to walk into, I'm made for this. You understand? I'm made for this. So a lot of people, they're not. And it's okay for you to recognize that you might not be a strong tower in this season. Because it's going to be a time where I know that I'm going to have to lean on somebody else. But that's why I surround myself around people that I know I can be vulnerable to, or I can lean on in my time of sharpening. Because in me being sharp, I'm going to have to lean on somebody, because I'm going to get dull in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'll get dull, but it's okay, because I recognize that. I see that. A lot of people are blind to what's going on in their space. And in other words, they're in denial. You can point it out to them, but unless they themselves recognize that, then it's not going to mean anything. It's not going to mean anything. In order to have a peaceful life, you have to surround yourself with peace. Listen, and when I say peace, that's what I asked God for so long. It's never about money. It's never about money with me. Never. It will never be about money with me, because you can have all the money in the world and you still be devastated in your mind, devastated in your body, in your spirit. Everything else is devastation around. But when you have peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding, baby, when I tell you, everything else will come easy. When you have peace, you can push out a lot more mess, when you have more peace. You understand? So if you don't have peace and everything around you is destruction and is hell and all of that stuff going on, even in the midst of this protest and stuff that's going on, you can still have peace. You understand? And it's not that you don't care about what these people are going through, but you have to have a peace within yourself in order to bring peace around. So if everybody that's going out there to those protests have hatred in their heart, have animosity in their heart, yeah, you can be going out there and you say it's a peaceful protest, but in their heart, they going out there with anger. It'll never work. It'll never work until everybody comes on one accord. That's why I said about the whole rally. You can go out there with the same mindset. You think everybody has the same mindset, but you got that one fool out there that's gonna yell F the police, and now they start shooting, and here it go. Now it's a whole nother riot, and it's a whole bunch of more killings, and y'all was all supposed to be out there on one accord. But that's because people go out there and they don't have peace within their mind. They don't have peace within their heart and their self. You can be enraged because the Bible also say anger but sin not. So you can be angry, but don't sin in the midst of your anger. Don't do it. Don't go out there with the mindset that you just ready to strangle every white person or every person that don't look like you. You ready to just go to war. No, peace in your mind first, because then stuff makes sense. It makes more sense when you have a peace within yourself. It makes more sense. I mean, am I making sense? Am I making sense? And listen, I don't know where this came from. I don't know where this came from, but I feel like somebody needed to hear this, because it's a lot of people out here that don't. It's a lot of unrest going on. It's a lot of unrest in what's going on. Yes, listen, it goes way back. It goes way back, but I'm not discrediting what it was that they're going on. And in this time, we are as free as we can be. You know what I'm saying? But I refuse. I can't myself live in darkness. I can't do it. And I know it's dark spots and spaces or whatever that's going on around, but I know it's been unrest, but I can't myself. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't protest peacefully, burning down buildings and police stations and stuff. You're right. You're right. But some people, they feel justified in what it is that they're doing. And who am I to say that, you're wrong for doing it? That's not my place to tell you that you're wrong. But I will tell you that that's not where I am. In my heart, that's not where I am. But I understand why they're doing it. I do understand in a sense, I'll say in a sense, why they're doing it. But, I mean, y'all got to understand, even the Bible says it's rumors of wars. This stuff it was going to come to pass. It was going to come to pass. But what will you do? After the buildings are burned down, after you get those shirts painted with Black Lives Matter, after you get those shirts printed with the people of the names of these people that are fallen, after you get the flowers, after you put somebody on a shirt with angel wings saying that they're going to heaven, which you don't know where they're going at, but after all of that, then what? Then what? Do you have a person that's there with a peaceful mind that can rally and get these people together and start these small groups? Because we see now trying to get a bigger group of people together on the same accord is not working. Because everybody's out there. Everybody wants to be a leader. Everybody wants to be the leader, but nobody wants to be the follower. In order to be an effective leader, you have to also know how to follow. But it's a lot of hard-headed people out here that don't want to follow because they want to be in the lead, but they don't know how to lead effectively. They do not know how to lead effectively, and it starts at home. If you can't get your own house in order, how you gonna go out here trying to put other people in order? You trying to line up all these other people. I think we are doing good against what we're up against. Yeah. But you have to start, if you can get a smaller group, everybody in the same mindset, okay, let's bring in 10 more people. Get them on the same mindset, but you have to be consistent with it. A lot of this stuff that's going on, they enraged for a week, and then next week is something different. There's no consistency in this because people get the mindset, oh, well, they're not going to help us anyways. So then it's just gone to the next. You have to perfect this and get rid of this one problem, or at least if you don't fully get rid of it, at least contain it. But you have to be consistent with what you're doing. If you're not going to these community meetings, these community hall meetings, if you're not putting together your own meeting, because we did that here in our town, there was a shooting, and instead of us going to the police and saying, this is what we want you guys to do, which is what we had been doing, the community got together. They got together, social distance, outside of the church. They got together, voiced their concerns. Now, the police chief was out there, which is a black man. He was out there, but he wasn't out there as, I'm the police chief. He was out there as a black man, as a father, as a part of the community as well. But this had nothing to do with the police. It had nothing to do with the city. It had nothing to do with the county. This is the community came together and said, this is what we're going to do for the children. Because that's who it was children that were shooting each other, all under the age of 18. Kids were shooting at each other. Nobody died, thank God. They all got together, football coaches and everything. They got together. And they said, this is what we're going to do. They're pooling their resources together to find an abandoned warehouse. And then they're going to get the children are going to have to, this is going to be their place. So they're going to put that together. And that's keeping our children off of the street. Because that's what their problem is now. There's nowhere for the children to go. But the children will have to come together and fix this warehouse up. It's going to be a teen center or whatnot. So they have something that they can be proud of. You know, but it took for the community. The police didn't do this. The community pulled together, and it took Facebook. All it took was one person on Facebook to say, we're having this meeting. This is why, be there. And they were there. And guess what? Nobody was out there angry. Nobody was out there protesting or angrily or anything like that. They voiced their concerns in an adult manner. Nobody was out there cursing or nothing. But one thing I say, we're trying to redirect our children, but these parents, these adults need to be redirected first, because that's where it's coming from. So even they pointed that out. So, you know, that was something that we did as a community, because we looking to these leaders to do everything for us. But the neighbor that's sitting next to you, you're not blaming them for their children vandalizing the whole neighborhood. But we will get mad at the police for responding to that call of that child vandalizing that car or that neighborhood. But instead of the neighbors coming together and say, this is what we need to do, you get mad at the police for doing their job. When it's your neighbor's child or your neighbor that's doing all the vandalizing. You know, so it just takes a little small community to get together to form a bigger community, as opposed to trying to get 10,000 people in one area in the same mindset. Start small. Start small. It do start in your own community. It starts in your own community first, because there's a lot of people from Atlanta that's fighting the fight from the people in Minneapolis, but they got their own fight that's going on in their own backyard. But y'all willing to fight for somebody else millions of miles or thousands of miles away, but you won't even stand up for the person that's standing next to you. That don't make sense at all. That does not make sense, because if we can get the people that's next to us, then we can band together, and then we can go out to these other states or other towns and then help them out. But if we can't even help the people that's standing next to us, then what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Because now we're rallying and we're okay with the people that's in Minneapolis, but in Georgia, I hate my neighbor. I hate my neighbor, but I love these people that's thousands of miles away. That don't make sense. It does not make sense at all. It don't make sense at all. So if you can love your neighbor first that's next to you, then you can branch out and love their neighbor in the other neighborhoods. Love the other neighbors in the other cities. Love the other neighbors in the other states and everything like that. And then y'all can all come together as a cohesive front and say, here we are. We standing shoulder to shoulder. Because if y'all standing so far apart from each other, you gonna, well, look what they doing over there. Look what they not doing the right. Okay, well, if I'm not doing the right, show me how to do it right. But you can't tell me that I'm doing something wrong if you don't have a solution. Don't sit up here and point out all the problems when you don't have a solution to the problems that you're pointing out. No, if you're gonna sit up here and point out the problems, baby, give me some solutions. Come on and give me something that I can work with. Give us something that we can work with. Just like I'm sitting up here telling y'all don't go out there and rally just because I'm giving y'all solutions. Start at home. That's what y'all need to do. That's what y'all need to do. So don't go out here into all these other chats or all these other videos or all these and talk about it if you're not willing to do anything else to help with the situation. And I know these people other places, they need our help. They do need our help. They need our voices. But at the same time, you got somebody right next to you that needs your help too. You need, and you can easily help that person when you ain't got to get in the car and go drive thousands of miles away. Now you talking about you ain't got no gas money to get back home, but the person that was right next to you needed your help, and you ain't have to pay a dime to do it. You didn't have to pay a dime to do it. Child, listen, I hope she ate her food. My client, that's why I let her go in there, because she ate her lunch. They just said the riots in Minneapolis were mostly people out of town, so you have people not from the community making a mess. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. See you later, Blue Skies. I'm sorry I wasn't looking at y'all. Go watch the launch. I'm sorry I wasn't really reading y'all comments. I'm sorry, but yeah. I don't know where that came from, but baby, but this point is bigger than joy. It is. It's been bigger than the people that continue to be killed. It's been bigger than that, you know. But we feel like we have to have a it has to be we're very we're very reactive instead of proactive. We wait until something happened very detrimental, and that was, you know, we praying for his family, but we wait until something bad happens before we say, now let's go do something. Now let's go do something. You know, so instead of waiting until now, you know, when the whole Ahmaud thing came about, you know, they did the run with Ahmaud. Did we hear anything else after that? And then George Floyd came, you know, he came along. We're protesting now, but guess what's coming up in about a month? The 4th of July be here soon. Guess what people are going to be worried about? Barbecuing, going to the beach, who coming over, fireworks. Are we still going to be worried about him? Are we still going to be worried about protesting at that time? Come on, somebody. We're mad right now. But if you're going to be angry with a purpose. Be angry with a purpose. Be angry with a solution. Don't just be angry just to be angry and then go tearing up this stuff. Be angry with a solution. And no, the solution is not going out and killing other people. That's never the solution, because you are angry because somebody was killed this time. So why would you want somebody else to go get killed? Because the person that you're killing, they also have a family that can retaliate and kill you too. And kill your family too. Yeah. It's like you forget about the ones that did die. And now you're mad about the person that died. But then guess what? That person that died was going to be a person that did die. They're going to turn into that past person. But then what? Like, seriously ask yourself, then what? After I get his face tatted or put on a shirt or tatted on my body, or get I Can't Breathe tatted on my body, get it put on a shirt, then what? After that, then what? Like, seriously, what are we going to do? I want y'all to ask y'all friends, y'all family members. We mad now, but then what? It's like I really don't, you know, and I don't never really get into all of this. I really don't. If I do talk about it, I'll talk about it with people that are close to me, but I don't know. I guess it was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out the way, you know, that it came out, and that will preach. It'll preach somewhere. It's preaching now. Then what? Put that on a shirt. Put that on your back. Then what? After all I've done to stand, stand there for. But then what? That's the question no one really answers. It's the fake outrage that comes out. Fake. That's right. That's like when there was outrage at Gucci. Oh, we're gonna boycott Gucci for 3 months. Now, when have you ever seen Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X? When did they put a timeline on a boycott? So after you boycotted Gucci for 3 months, then what? Was it okay for you to go out and buy more Gucci? Because that 3 months y'all tried to see what their sales was like. Guess what them people did? They was still making money because it wasn't made for you to buy no way. So after we outraged about all of this, then what? We're gonna do we're gonna black out. I think that's what it was on July 7th. We're gonna black out. Why July 7th? I don't understand why you should have did it on July 4th, because everybody gonna go spending all their money on July 4th and come July 7th on a Sunday when they gonna be like they resting. Then it's gonna be like, oh, well, I ain't got no money to go there. I don't have no money to do this. Then what? Why y'all waiting a whole almost 2 months before y'all do the blackout thing? Then what? After y'all black out, and then y'all wake up, and I ain't talking about blackout from drinking. I ain't talking about blacking out from smoking and partying because it's the 4th of July weekend. But then what? After we calm down and we calm our nerves and all that stuff, then what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gonna continue to going back to making our videos. We gonna continue to going back, with the mess, because it might sound harsh, and I don't want it to sound harsh, but I live in reality, and people are gonna say, and it's true, life goes on. Why? Because we still have to live the life that we do have. It is not disrespecting the memory of the people that we lost, but guess what? Life still gonna have to go on. And no, they not here to live it. We still gonna be upset, but life still is gonna have to go on. But while life is going on, then what? Hey, Day. Yes, you live by what you speak. All the black-owned businesses where I spend my money. Hey, we want that. But you know what people say? Because I'm a black-owned business. Oh, they had an attitude. So guess what? They don't support the black-owned businesses the minute. Because it's for us, black-owned businesses, you know what they look at all the time? Oh, y'all customer service. But y'all will still go to these Chinese people hair stores. Y'all still go get y'all nails done by these Chinese people. Y'all still go buy y'all groceries from the Arabs. Y'all still go do this. But for us, as a black-owned business, baby, they got us in the stratosphere, honey. We got to be top-notch. You can't make one mistake with a black-owned business before another black person turn their back on that black-owned business. But you will continue to go into these Chinese people hair stores while they following you around, making sure you don't steal nothing. Y'all will still go in them stores and spend y'all money with those same people. It might not be you. It might not be you mouth open, but I'm telling you right now, I know it happened. Why? Because I'm a black nail tech. And guess what I did? I still hold my license, but I don't do that no more. I don't do nails no more. No, why? Because they come to me and they looking for a discount. Oh, well, they charge this. Oh, well, they charge that. Well, go to them then. Okay, and I call that headache money. I ain't with that. I don't need a headache to get your money because it's not about that. I love what I do. And that's why my slogan, my catchline or whatever is not just hair for me. It's my ministry. It really is my ministry. So if you ever sat in my chair or anything like that, it's more than me just doing your hair. I talk like this right here. I talk like this with my clients. I talk like this. This me on and off the camera. I'm not just like this in front of y'all. But black businesses, when I say we get it hard, we get it hard. And y'all don't understand the amount of money that we have to put out as opposed to these other races, the other businesses, in order to get the same amount or the same products that they get and stuff like that. We got to spend a ton of money. And I ain't complaining about it because God supplied all my needs. I'm good. But I know it's some people out there that are struggling. And it's not fair when it's our own people that are our own destruction. But we love each other, right? Black Lives Matter, right? But we are our own destruction. At times, we can be our own destruction. Sometimes customers don't give us a chance to rectify situations before we get cussed out. Baby, they will go put you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, what man they say, BGC, Grindr, Scruff, all that. They put you all out there off of that one little incident. But you'll be sitting at the restaurant, they mess up your food, and it's just like, oh, it's okay. Or can I get can you get a rain check or something like that to come back? But you won't ask for that to come back to us. But you'll go back to the same people. Pay our people for their hard work. Exactly. But, baby, let me go on here and finish this lady here. Because y'all done got me, woo! Baby, y'all done got me out here, honey. Look, oh, y'all probably think I'm Angela Davis out here in this coat, this afro, baby, got on this all black. So I just be passionate what I be talking about. Like Miss Bonnie said, I just be talking about what I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But I'm going to go back in here so I can finish her hair. I'm going to tell her what I was talking about or either show her the video because she probably like, why she got me sitting in here? So you can eat your food and put your mask back on when I get in there. That's why I'm sitting out here. And so when I go back in there, wash my hands and put my mask back on. Okay? Because I don't want her eating. I love her. I love you, boo. Just in case you see my video, girl. I appreciate y'all for coming on, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all follow me on Instagram, I ain't got a whole lot over there right now because I just started it up. But, Instagram.com/AlmondBrown09. You know what I'm saying? Share this video with anyone, everyone, everywhere you want to share it. I don't mind. Drop down in the comment section below. Go back and watch my other videos. You know what I'm saying? Girl trying to get her watch hours up and stuff like that. But, I appreciate coming over here, kiki, ha-ha, laughing with y'all, getting a little serious, It's Instagram.com/AlmondBrown09. All my platforms. Well, I'm talking about all my platforms. Child, it's Almond Brown 09. That's what it is, So subscribe if you have not subscribed. If you just sitting here watching me, I call y'all my almond delights. And this was another almonds anointed word of the day. That's what I normally do, share it. Tell everybody to come over here and subscribe. We have a good time. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody's opinion. Everybody's feelings, everybody's everything, whatever you feel during this time. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, you can leave it down below or you can email me, almondbrown09@gmail.com. If you do have a platform that you want me to come, talk to your folks or whatnot. I don't know everything, but I know something. I got a little common sense, which we know it ain't that much common nowadays. But it don't have to always be about something serious. I'm a real fun person. I don't get too dark or whatever, but I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Hey, to my other sister in the chat, Puppy Love. Yes, Almond Delights with the little chocolate bar in the sun. Put it out there for me, B Scales. Yes, I appreciate you for moderating, babe. But thank y'all for coming on. I thank B Scales, Puppy Love, Wiley, Bright Star, Day, Notch, Blue Skies, Mouth Open. I saw Vonnie Vaughn earlier. Not sure if she's still on here. Hopefully I didn't forget nobody. Hey D, you just coming on, babe. I'm about to get off. I don't know who else is on here. It might be all the way up at the top. If I did not call your name, please charge it to my head, not my heart. But I'm about to get out this car, so I can go in here and finish my work. Thank y'all for following me and all that good stuff. I love you. Yeah, listen, I love you with the love of God. And there is nothing you can do about it. Love y'all. Bye. Child, is it gonna go off? Lord, this thing, it don't want me to go.